What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we have another little build series we're going to start, and it's going to be on this 2019 ZR1. We did a video on it earlier last year, and basically it's got a alky control methanol kit on it, upper pulley and an intake. The same thing that we just did to the Escalade V is done to the ZR1. We took it to the track a couple months ago. I'll put a video right now on what it ran. It was like a 9, I think it went 9.7 at 143 mile an hour. So we have quarter mile times and we have dyno results and everything on this first step that we did on the ZR1. I believe it made 803 and ran 9.7. So we have quarter mile times, but now we're gonna turn things up a little bit here. We have LME heads, we have a BTR stage 4 cam. We are gonna be doing the fuel system, a Joker's ported LT5 supercharger, along with a slew of other little things, lower pulley, all that good stuff. So this thing is going to make a lot of power when we're done. Other shops that have built these cars have made over 1,000. Some have made over 1,100 with these same mods. We also have the DSX flex fuel that we're going to be doing on this. So it's going to be on E85, utilizing full flex fuel capabilities, which is pretty cool as well. So yeah, we're gonna start this ZR1 right now. It's got rolled over 3,000 miles on the way here. This is my personal car, and I've had it since January of this year, so almost a year now I've had this car. And we're really excited to get torn into this thing and turn one up. I've never turned a ZR1 up before, so this will be our first. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to let you know whenever I post a new video. Here's a look at the car. As you can see, it's got all the right options, guys. We got the blue calipers. It's got the blue stitching in the interior, the comp seats, all the blue stitching in there, which is really cool. It's a 3RZ car. It's also a low wing car, which I actually like the low wing over the high wing, especially for, drag racing and stuff. Also, we do have some Forge Line 18 by 12s in the back, and then we got some 20 by 10s in the front, running a Mickey Thompson ET Street R tire in the back, and then just a factory Michelin tire in the front. So car's pretty stock, I would say right now. It's, just got a couple bolt-ons. Also, we did do headers. I forgot to mention we did the Cook's headers on the car. But Steve's getting ready to do his
gearing up.
This is your first C7 ZR1 full build.
Yeah,
we've done some stuff to him.
We did the same mods to your orange one, right?
That's right. Yep, yeah. We did. And then, did you work on that other white ZR1 over there? Did you put the heads on?
No, that was Tim.
That was Tim. So this is your first C7 ZR1.
Yep.
Breaking Steve in on the ZR1s.
Know a little bit about the LT5.
We know a little bit about him. Yeah. So it's gonna be a pretty fun little build. It's gonna come around pretty quick. It's already got the meth kit, which is kind of a pain to do on these cars.
It's the last bit when you do those.
I know, yeah. Steve's always looking forward to doing the meth kits. But yeah, really looking forward to turning into this.
It's gonna be a good one. I love working on these.
I know you do. And they're nice and clean too.
Yeah.
Low miles. All right, well, we're gonna get to it right now, guys.
Time to rip it.
Oh, we got Chris Warren in the house.
What's up? She's a beaut, Clark.
Oh yeah. Chris has a C6 ZR1. Hey, what'd your C6 ZR1 just make?
973, I think.
And it's like heads, cam, ported blower.
Yep, export, and
it made almost 1,000 horsepower.
1,000, yep.
Jeez Louise.
Really happy with it.
Oh, I'd be happy with that too.
Yeah.
Then Donnie over here working on a 6th Gen ZL1. This one is getting our KP 900 package, which is our stock blower max effort package. He's got the engine pretty much assembled, did the LME billet cover on it, LME ported and milled heads. We got a BTR stage 2 cam in there, LT4 cam. This combo typically makes right at about 900 wheel horsepower utilizing the stock LT4 supercharger, and it drives very, very well. We do a lot of these packages on the ZL1. This one's a manual car, which is pretty cool. We haven't done too many manual transmissions ZL1s with this package, but we're looking forward to getting this one done, and I love the color. So got some GMs in the house right now. Tim's over there working on a level sensor on another white C7 ZR1. So we got 2 ZR1s in here right now, which is pretty rare for the shop. We're gonna get the white ZR1 torn down, guys. We'll start filming and showing you what it's like to tear one of these ZR1s down. It should be pretty exciting. Got the car coming apart here. Got the blower lid off. The lid for the LT5s, the coolers are actually in part of the lid, not part of the blower. So once you take off the lid, it pretty much opens it all the way up. As y'all see here, this is an electronic bypass versus a vacuum bypass that the LT4 has. It's basically just a, I think it's like either like a Duramax throttle body or like a Chevy Cruze throttle body, but it's a car throttle body is all it is.
Yeah, always open.
It is always open.
Duramax.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting cracking though. It's coming along nice.
I like your ring you got for the lower. Blinging over there.
Oh yeah, it is. Bling bling from DSX. Did a 906 lower for the LT5. Do we have the new lid somewhere?
It's down on the blower.
All right, we'll go check it out. Here's the powder coated lid. We're gonna leave it pretty much visible. We're gonna leave the carbon fiber cover off of the car, so that way you see this through the hood, which will look pretty cool. And like I showed you guys on the last video, that's our Joker's ported LT5 supercharger that's going to be going on the car. So he hogged this thing out. This is his Chaos port. Smoothed the runners out on the intake there. It looks really nice, guys. He did a killer job on this thing. I know y'all are asking about this F100 we were doing. We're waiting on a couple more parts, then we're going to throw that Coyote sitting right there in here. We got the motor mounts finally on it. We just pour 15 the frame and pour 15 like the firewall and stuff. This is not a freaking show truck by any means, but it's definitely going to perform well. It's got the Willwoods on it. Waiting on some parts to come back for the rear end. We're going to pull that back out, get it all painted up. Got a new third member coming for it. You see, got the fuel system sitting there. Obviously, it's not in the truck yet, but this thing is coming along pretty nice. The body's just going to stay looking old just like this. Got some Dakota gauges going inside with that Coyote and the 6R80E transmission. We did get some stuff from Late Model Engines in. Let's see what we got here. This is for the ZR1 engine build. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is our VVT Delete cover that we're going to be putting on there. So we're going to get rid of the stock cover. Oh yeah, that thing is nice. Also got the billet guide, got the cam bolt, and the sprocket's probably underneath here. Man, that's nice. It's all coated black. Cam bolt, and then the sprocket. So it's a nice kit. Really recommend doing one of these if you got a higher horsepower LT build. We have broken the factory tensioner on Nemo before, my orange Camaro. And it does some damage. You have to pull the heads off. You know, you got piston to valve clearance issues whenever this chain guide breaks. This is, well, whenever the factory chain tensioner breaks, this is the chain guide that fixes this. So if you guys are building a higher horsepower LT engine, I recommend buying one of these from LME. As far as I know, they're the only guys making the billet guides for those. And then also, these covers are nice because it eliminates the VVT completely, and you get a fixed sprocket instead of just putting the lockout puck in there. And then also the cover, obviously, you know, looks nice too. You get a billet front cover on there, which dresses up your engine a little bit. You know, it gives it a little bit more show quality. You know, can't go wrong there. But we are going to get this bolted on the ZR1 here in just a little bit. Once we get the heads and stuff pulled, we'll put the new cam in and then get this going. It also comes with the seal already on the front cover, which is pretty cool. We have the engine about ready to come out in the ZR1 right now. We are gonna go ahead and just pull the whole engine out of this thing, make it a little easier to work on it. When you change the timing chain guide in there, you have to drop the pan, and dropping the pan and everything in the car is just really tough to do. So Steve just decided to go ahead and just pull the whole engine out. It's not too many more bolts to do it, so. Got the engine out of the car, and we're gonna get this thing disassembled right now and start bolting on some new parts finally. Still nice and clean, only got a little over 3,000 miles on it. The LT5s do not have DOD displacement on demand, so this thing has standard lifters in it from the factory, so it's already been plugged on the block and already has standard lifters. We are going to be replacing the lifters with some Johnson short travels, though, a little bit better lifter for the power it's going to be making, and we always have good luck with the Johnson lifters. Steven's also going to be doing a trunnion upgrade on these stock rocker arms too. Still looks pretty clean, Steve.
All right, pistons look nice.
Nice forged pistons.
I think I had a little extra torque on these.
Yeah, them gaskets were stuck on there.
Normally not that stuck.
Latrice got them things on there good.
Yeah.
That head surface was spotless clean when she put those on. All right, we got our Johnson lifters here. These are the link bar lifters. These are some badass lifters here, guys. These are real deal stuff. That's like what we have in Nemo. Nemo's been running 3 years, making 1,700 plus horsepower on these lifters with no issues.
Yeah.
So those will
We'll get those
do pretty good in there. We'll get those in and get the check for push rod length. See what push rods we need to get. Show you guys the difference between the chain guide and the chain tensioner we're going to be removing. Obviously, we'll be removing this VVT cam sprocket as well. So that's a factory chain tensioner there. Chain tensioner, tongue twister there. This is the factory one. A lot of times these things break. So when they break, the chain just sits there and runs loose, and then it'll strip the teeth on the cam sprocket. I've had it happen before, so we're just going to put the guide in there. It's just a billet one-piece guide, and it eliminates all this factory tensioner stuff. Also, you see the big keyway on the LT5 there, a little bit bigger than the LT4. Yeah, so that's just going to sit there. And the reason why we have to drop the oil pan is because we have to remove the oil pump completely in order to get this chain tensioner off. and
Yeah.
put the guide on. So you
The
have to,
pump won't slide off because it hangs up on the pan.
right. So
This is the same exact size as a LS bow tie, except for the LT. I think this is direct oil into the mains.
Yep. Yep, which you can see that right there. Huh. Well,
Very nice.
we'll get her fixed up. See, this is the moment where we have peaked the stock parts, and now we do all the aftermarket parts now.
Oh yeah.
So we got the stock cam out. Everything's off this thing. Heads, basically all we have is a completely bare short block here. And now we start to put the goodies in. We're gonna run this LT4, LT5 Stage 4 BTR cam. It's got some pretty good specs on it. It's gonna thump. Almost 650 lift on a 119, so it's just gonna be just
We love
constant.
anything close to 650.
Yes, yes. There it is.
It's nice.
It is nice. The old bump stick never gets old.
Every time. Now it's time for some fresh lube.
Yep. Always make sure you lube your camshaft before inserting.
This thing will be running here shortly, so
Yeah.
we don't got to kill it with the lube.
Yep. Steve's good at successful camshaft installs. He does have 2 kids after all. All right, guys, time to install all of the LME stuff here. Oh, look, they even got it on there.
Yep.
Torque to 150 foot-pounds.
The mystery torque.
The mystery torque.
Luckily, we guessed right on that Cadillac that had it.
Yeah.
Put this guy on.
Guys, these are the LT5 CNC heads that we sent off too long ago. Get these things open up. LT5. These things look good. All nice and cleaned up. Got the ported chambers down in there. Already got the springs installed. CNC exhaust. Runners there. Intake runners. They look good, and then I like how they go around the head and kind of smooth everything over so that way everything's not so sharp, which is nice. So yeah, these are also milled just a little bit too. 20 thousandths is what we mill them at. These things are gonna look nice on the old LT5. It's one thing you don't have to clean, Steve. No gasket, it's already clean.
Yeah.
Got the pan all cleaned up. Got the surface of the block cleaned. Get that plugged in, and then yeah, we'll put a pan on this sucker, and we'll start putting some lifters in, some heads on. Got some head studs we're gonna be throwing on this as well.
Because it doesn't wash out with the shower. So cool.
Oh, yeah. Guys, that'll do it for today's video. Got the engine ready to go back in the ZR1, and tomorrow we'll get the engine in, and we'll start bolting everything on this thing. And I got to go to SEMA here in a couple days, so see what we can get done tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll have another upload for you here coming later this week. Thanks, guys. So make sure you subscribe. See you later.